How's it going, everyone? My name is Reloading64 and welcome to the shadows that run alongside our car. I saw this game on itch.io, it looked very interesting. Whose eyes will you see the road through? How about the passenger? I always like being the passenger so I could see things. Got it! Okay, so much for that. Lay back against the passenger seat. It's weird sitting on this side of the car. Yeah, it is, but it's still pretty cool. My stomach's been feeling off for a while and I just can't drive. And so I've handed my keys over to this stranger. What? What's the worst that could happen, right? Stare out the window watching the unchanging scenery whiz by. Well, a lot of bad things can happen if you let some complete stranger drive your car. There's an awkward silence, but I don't feel like filling it. Yeah, I usually am. When I'm next to a complete stranger, I'm just like, yeah, you know what? We just mind our own business, and I'll just talk. I'll just look at my phone. Because honestly, in real life, I'm a very awkward person. I feel more comfortable doing all this through video, obviously, because I'm talking to a camera, and I'm obviously talking through it to you guys, but there's something safe about just being in my own little space, and I have control over it, because obviously in real life, if you were to try to talk to me, I'd be very awkward and I'd be nervous, and the main reason is because I don't want to say something stupid and make you guys think, oh, what a dumbass. Alright, there's not okay. It's so stuffy in the car. I reach for the window control button and let the window roll open. You sure that's a good idea? It's my fucking car! What do you think? It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at a moving car. Oh. Well, who knows? Maybe they would. Fair enough. A slight breeze feels good against my neck. Oh, so there's a backstory. This guy looks like he wants to say something. So I guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... Whoa! Alright, we need a girl's name. What kind of girl name should we go for? How about... I can't think of girls' names. Alright, how about Nicole? Well, nice to officially meet you then, Nicole. Names? Ooh, I'll call this guy, Jose. Haha, my name! Jose! Okay. He looks dissatisfied. How was he expecting me to react? It's not like I really care, but somehow he doesn't look very much like a Jose. Hey! I continue staring out the window. The sky's so red. Normally I'd think it was pretty, but now it's just depressing me. Bad things come out after dark. I remember that all too well. I'd rather not think about that, so I decided to break the silence after all. So, what were you doing before everything happened? So there is a backstory. So this is like a post-apocalyptic. That explains why the windshield is all cracked and everything. Oh. He looks surprised. Guess I haven't been talking much since we met. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. What does that mean? That was weird. Whatever. Oh, shit. That was weird. Doesn't sound like he really wants to talk about it. I wonder what his job really was. Maybe he was a trash collector. He does look kind of dirty. You're not too clean yourself, you know. Well, I shouldn't be rude. I'm not much of a catch myself. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, I was the only one who ever drove it. After Dad got that 3rd DUI, his license was revoked. Wow, it sounds like a jerk. Use that as an excuse to never leave the house. It was just as well anyway. Sometimes he'd leave the car somewhere and forget where. Okay. Ah, guess he did it. Sorry, never mind. Feeling surprisingly calm about this. It's like I'm on the outside looking in. I wonder if I'm really that callous. Kinda, yeah. Maybe the apocalypse is just giving me more perspective. It's okay, the booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Whoa, what's that? Pretty quiet in here, huh? Yeah, take a hint already. Wow, she's rude. Surprisingly not much noise at the end of the world. Still. You think there are any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look though. Reach toward the console and turn the radio dial in one direction. There's nothing but static, sometimes metallic screeching. Great! Hang on a second. Go back down. What did he hear exactly? There couldn't really be something there, could there? Slowly rotate the knob back the other way. Wait! There it is, I think. What? Is that a mariachi? Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't not believe. Out of all the music that could be playing, this is what we get. What am I thinking? Of course it is. Of course we're on a highway to hell in the dark, and mariachis, the only music available to us. The combinations of Spanish vocals and horns on the track are completely ridiculous right now. I'm actually dying. The dulcet tones of this fabulous man are actually killing me. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell is out there running this? Of all the music that would be left, man. Takes me a minute to settle down, but then... Wait, isn't this the same song again? Oh, it's probably on an endless loop because why wouldn't it be? Typical! Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What do you think zombies even listen to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie, or maybe they're all into baby metal these days? I don't know, I think the Grateful Dead seem more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. He gestures towards the console. 101.7 is now the Infinite Loop Mariachi radio station. So what are you into, anyway? Music-wise, I really like Alanis Morissette, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Not like I had a lot of free time to explore my musical taste or anything. Yeah, and don't tell me it's baby metal. Could you turn off the station? Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. It doesn't have to know what I unironically like. That I unironically like baby metal. If you've actually heard baby metal, it's actually pretty funny. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something, but well, you'll probably actually judge me more for this. Haha. Try me. ABBA. Oh! Oh! Ba 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 da ba ba. Oh my god, I can't keep a straight face. I lose it. Everything is just too much. He looks kind of sullen. I'm sorry, Jose, but not that sorry. Told ya. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I imagine to get these words out. All this laughing making my stomach hurt more. Damn it. I mean, my parents listen to him, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure there is no right answer to that question, except for that one. I'm 22. Wow, you're really young to be listening to Alanis Morissette. What kind of reaction is that? No, oh, you look so young, or anything like that. I wonder how old Jose is anyway. This music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Can you turn it off, please? I don't want to hear it anymore. Alright, enough. You? Whew, god damn it, that was annoying. He purposefully reaches over and shuts off the radio. Huh, he's got a surprisingly immature side to him too. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? Whoa, where did that come from all of a sudden? Pause. Immediately change the subject. Why'd you have to ruin the mood like that? It's getting dark, huh? Sunset's so late in the summer. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the street lights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. That sounds kind of morbid, but kind of fitting for the end of the world. It's silent again for a little while, but it doesn't last. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but well, what do you like to do? Or what did you do? Or what did you before everything? Like to do, huh? Turn my eyes to the window as I think on my life. Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work. Have a lunch break, back to work. Get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. And after leading such a boring life, I ended up here. I'm probably not even gonna go out with a bang. My death's going to be just as dull as my life. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough, probably tougher now. Huh. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why didn't you spend your time better, you know? That's deep. He's just trying to sound cool. No, I actually agree with this. Because the thing is, before I started doing YouTube and before I started actually making games, I was very lost in my life, and I was just doing what this girl was doing. Just waking up, going to work, getting lunch, coming back home, and just watch TV. And I did that for a long time because I was lost, and I got very angry. I got very angry and I hated my life, and it was just so boring because I always thought that the way society made it seem was that I felt like society lied to me. And I still do, because I blame society and I don't blame it at the same time, because there's no way that they knew what was going to happen in the future, especially with the internet. The internet basically broke everything that society thought was the norm, that society thought was gonna continue. Because when I was growing up, the whole thing was, hey, go to school, get good grades, go to college, and you'll get a good job, and you'll be doing what you love. If you go to college, then doors will open for you. And maybe in their time that was true, but during our time, in this time, that wasn't the case. And that's why I feel like I was lied to, because I was told that if you obviously spoke 2 languages, because I speak both English and Spanish. Not that much on Spanish, but I do understand it. Then a lot more people would want to hire you. If you have a degree, a lot more people would want to hire you. But that wasn't the case. When I actually got out of college, I tried applying for different places, and I always got denied because I didn't have experience. They were looking for someone with more experience, is the line I would always get. And no one gave me a shot. So I got frustrated, and then I stopped, and that's basically where my life went, into all this monotony of doing the same thing over and over, because I got angry. I took out my anger out on people, strangers actually, and if you were to have met me while I was at work, you would see that I was an angry person. That's not really the case now. I'm still a little angry, but it's subsiding because I'm working on my own games now, and I'm working on YouTube. And just doing these things that I love is making that part of me go away, because I'm still not where I want to be in life, but at least I'm doing what I want and what makes me happy. Instead of just doing the same repetitive tasks over and over again. And yeah, some might say that making videos and making games is also repetitive, but I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it and it makes me happy. That's why I'm doing this. Sorry about that. That's actually how I feel about it too. I'm surprised that I'm actually able to relate to him. Yeah, but I guess that doesn't matter either way. Zombies don't care whether you're a good or bad person. We're all going to die anyways. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Did he backpack across Europe or something? What does nomad mean in this context? Well, whatever. It sounds really cliche. Not really, it sort of suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. Gets to a pretty dark place. Yeah. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? I used to wish for that too. I wanted to be free. I didn't want to be responsible for Dad anymore. Now I'm not, but I can't say whether that's really a good thing or not. Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. My stomach starts to throb painfully. I look down and press my hand against it. Felt okay for a while there, but it's acting up again. God, why did all this have to happen? Still feeling nauseous? Damn, I shouldn't be so obvious about it. I don't want to cause any trouble. This might be causing even more trouble, though. Oh, yeah, it's gotten a little better, but... Anyway, I move my hand away from my stomach. It's not like resting my hand there will make the pain go away. In a way, as long as I feel that pain, I know I'm still alive. That was morbid as hell. What's wrong with me? Well, when things happen, you have to adapt. I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. You think we should stop and rest? I glance at the fuel gauge on the dashboard, nervous. Barely have 1/4 of the tank left, as it is. Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Onward it is then. Trying to ignore my pain, keep my eyes on the endless road stretched out ahead of us. It really hurts now. I don't think I've ever been in this much pain in my life. And that's saying a lot considering what I have to go through every month. I deserve this, don't I? I shouldn't feel bad about it. I brought it on myself. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? From the moment I swung that baseball bat, I sealed my own fate. As I start to sink into really dark thoughts, I hear Jose's voice. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, It's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We are here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we are here and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple months I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then I could ignore it anymore. And then Dad. How do I even begin to explain? Listen. You don't gotta answer it if you don't want to, but your old man, what happened? My dad? I killed him. Smacked him in the head with a baseball bat and then ran like hell. Huh. So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that that part of town was infested. Took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. Does it count as murder if you kill a zombie? Does it count as murder if you never get arrested because your town's entire police force is now undead? It's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And so am I. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. My stomach is burning with pain now and guilt. I stare out the window, seeing nothing but darkness. Who knows what could be lurking out there? Though that hasn't changed since way before, I guess. Hey. Feel a sudden warmth on the top of my hand. Hesitant at first, but then steady. So his hands envelops mine, and I feel comforted. Safe. We're still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. Ha! That's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Ha! Anyways, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. And if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Wow, where do I even start? Let's be honest. For some reason I feel like I can be honest with Jose. Even though I barely know him, I trust him. Somehow. Aha! Everyone trusts me! My mouth opens and all on its own, and words spill out. Honestly, I felt relieved when he died. Then I felt awful for feeling relieved. I spent 7 years of my life taking care of him. At the end of it all, I just felt free. 22. So she took care of him since she was 15? Wow, that sucks ass. Not that I got to enjoy that feeling of freedom for long. That explains why she just kept working and going home. Because she was basically already taking care of her dad, and she had to keep taking care of him. Makes me feel like a monster to admit all this to someone else. It really does. But that's the truth. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. He's right. I know that I'm only human, not a monster. I'm not a monster, not yet anyway. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out there like this. Out here like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. Jose, I... Can't go on like this, just keeping it to myself. Hey, Jose. There's something I need to tell you. Touch my stomach lightly with the palm of my hand. The searing pain reminds me that I'm no longer entirely human. What? Gave my humanity up when I killed my dad. Okay, I thought she was bit or something. Should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. Didn't even hesitate. I swung that baseball bat as hard as I could. And then he bit me in the stomach as a parting gift. Yeah. As he crumpled to the ground. Even in death, Dad still found some way to screw me over. That sucks. That's sad. Hey, stop. It's okay. I always blame Dad for Mom leaving us. He was selfish. He was an asshole. He was this. He was that. But just look at me. I put Jose's life in danger. I've lied to him since the day we met. I'm my father's daughter. But just keep calm, alright? We don't even really know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. I'm so sorry. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure if that has anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I look down at my stomach. I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. I wish I was dead. Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes. Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Psh, retail. I hated working retail. Almost as bad as zombies. Yep, I would say so. Worse, probably. Yeah. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road a while. A while, huh? Well, a rest doesn't sound nice. I always had to get up so early for work. I'm not used to being up this late. I'm starting to feel really sleepy. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? Ryan flashes to the baseball bat still in my trunk. No, I won't think about that right now. Of course. Hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there at any rate. Yeah, maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. Maybe I've been running ever since Mom left. I never looked back, just kept going. It was all I could do to keep from falling apart. Jose and I have both done enough. We've both gotten farther than I have ever thought possible. I notice that the fuel gauge light is on, but I feel strangely at peace. Close my eyes, smiling as my consciousness already starts to drift. Wherever this road goes, whatever lies at the end of it, we lived. The proof of that will remain no matter what. So for now, let's just keep going forward. What? You can't end it there! You can't end it there! No! Should I go? Oh no! I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should do from the point of view of the guy. Because that was pretty long. I want to know if I go through her side or his side. You know what? No, I'm going to leave it here. That was actually, I really enjoyed that. And I'm going to leave it here. And I'm going to do the other side of the story on my own time. If you want to know what happens on the other side, I'll leave a link down in the description below. That way, you guys can download it and you guys can do it your own way and you can do your own decisions. That was cool. A different take on, obviously, the zombie apocalypse kind of game. Just the take of two people and what they're going through in their head. That was actually really cool. Nicely done. And the music was... not the mariachi one, but this music. It was really cool. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do it on my own time. The other side, maybe there's a different ending where I actually see if she turns. Because I'm assuming, because I saw it through her eyes, I went to sleep and maybe she just didn't wake up. Maybe that could be the end of the story, end of her story. And maybe there might be something different for if you're going through the guy's version. I don't know. Like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description below in case you guys want to try it out. But as for me, I'm done for this video. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, hack that like button while you're at it. Hack that subscribe button for more videos. Why don't you hit that bell to be notified about future videos as well. Comment down below and let me know what you think about this game in general. Or how I am doing. Or how you are doing today. And just share it with a friend. Maybe someone who's interested in this sort of thing. Like me. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!